All right, everyone, welcome back here to game number two now between Big Ego Crew here on the Legion side, Donkey Kong here on the Hellborn side. Again, here the teams are scrimming in preparation for the upcoming weekend's tournament clan tour happening Saturday and Sunday. But we just came off a pretty exciting game number one, the 67-minute match. Big Ego Crew taking that one there with the Kronos draft. But we're here now in game number two, so let's talk about this one. We have the bands finished here. Torturer, Engineer, and Puppet Master going to be banned out here from Donkey Kong. Magnus, Rhapsody, and Flux going to be banned out here from Big Ego Crew here. The first pick of the game going over to Donkey Kong going to be the Andromeda. So we have not seen Andromeda actually for quite a while. Hero that I actually love watching and think it's got great early game roam presence still uh, in conjunction with that minus armor from Aurora. Great support there for protecting the core as well as amplifying the damage output. We're going to once again see Master of Arms and Aluna coming out from Shortcan over on Big Ego Crew. They are not changing too much, at least just yet, from game number one's draft. They last game they ran that Moa in the mid lane, which threw me off actually. I was expecting that to be a support with Bomb as the core, but they decided to try that one out. Kevin's been playing a lot of Master of Arms mid, and that one worked out for them in the end. Now, will they do that here again in game number two is still yet to be determined, but still having that option at least to run the Master of Arms in a core role once again. But with Aluna picked up here, we could still see these two heroes as supports. Two picks coming up now for Donkey Kong. They're going to have to reveal some kind of cores here. They pick up a Blitz. They're going for the support options. They're going to pick up a Pebbles. So Pebbles, I love the Pebbles. We're going to see a really aggressive game here. Once again, whether or not this will be a solo mid Pebbles or a dual lane with a support is the question. Now, Andromeda and Blitz, not the best dual mid supports, very low on the attack range. We could see a tri-lane, however, with the Blitz and the Andromeda. Great tri-lane options with the aggressive nature of their stuns and their ability to roam and set up kills. Pebbles, will he be in the tri-lane? Will he be a solo? Where will he go? Is the question. We still have questions to be answered. So 2 picks remaining for them, 3 for Big Ego Crew, as they haven't revealed too much just yet. But there's going to be the Sandwraith band coming out from Shortcan. I think he's had enough of those illusions for today at least, as Donkey Kong loves their Sandwraith, forcing out several Arcane Bomb pickups last game. They don't want to have to deal with that, and for good reason. Very, very disruptive and annoying hero to play against. They also get rid of the Gemini, which is a pretty popular pick for Busk. So they get rid of that one as well. Doctor Repulsor and Electrician going to be banned out here from Slaske. We don't see a whole lot of Doctor from Big Ego Crew. They do run that sometimes, but if anything, we're more likely to see Donkey Kong run the Doctor Repulsor. A little bit surprised by that one. But the Electrician, fantastic ban against Volca. I'm still very surprised we're not seeing Pharaoh bans, as very, 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 very prominent there on the Pharaoh. But there's the final ban from Shortcan from Big Ego Crew. He bans out the Bubbles. The question is, would they actually have picked up a Bubbles with the Pebbles? I suppose so. They could have picked up another Initiator. Um, but that will be their final band. There is the Pharaoh band coming out from Slaske, so they respect a couple of Volca's heroes there, being the Electrician and the Pharaoh. The Doctor Repulsor one's a little interesting, but again, a lot of early to mid game presence there from the Doctor Repulsor. So, what will Big Ego Crew's draft start to look like here? We got 2 picks coming up, plenty of time on the clock. They know they're against a Pebbles here, so they have to combat that Pebbles lineup very early on with the aggressive nature of the supports being Andromeda and Blitz. What will Big Ego Crew go for here? is the question. There's going to be a Moraxis pick. Very good pickup coming up against heroes like the Blitz and the Andromeda with those projectile style of stuns, both being able to be blocked by that Arcane Shield. A fantastic pickup coming out from Shorcan. And he picks up the Benzington here. So, again, another really aggressive makeup. They're going to go for more of an early game style of carry with the Benzington, but again, picking up the global presence is one of the sides here. The Sandwraith banned away, and that's a pretty scary lineup over there. Still fairly squishy though for this Pebbles if he's able to get an early portal key. They're shadow picking the Tempest, and that would be a pretty solid choice this game. A lot of heroes that want to get in the middle of the team fight. With no superior cancel just yet to that shrunken head, will they go for a Tempest is the question. They do have two supports picked up, so I don't think we'll see a jungler picked up. But they're shadow picking heroes like the Swiftblade and the Corrupted Disciple. Monkey King, that one is a hero that Busk loves to play. We have not seen Silhouette in quite some time. I don't think we'll see Silhouette against a Meraxis and a Sir Benzington, but what will they go for here is the question. 20 seconds on the clock. 2 cores going to be needed going up against that Benzington lineup. I'm just going to wait and let it happen. What will they pick up here? Deadwood is going to be one, so that's going to be a hero that pairs very nicely with Andromeda. They're going to go for a Parallax pickup here. Are they going to put Slaskay on the carry this game and Busk on the initiator? I don't know if Busk is a very prominent Parallax player, but I know Slaskay is very, very good with the Parallax. Very comfortable hero for him. We could see Busk play the Pebbles. It is a hero he is very comfortable on. I'm actually expecting a swap to come out here. We'll see what they do decide to go for. But we might see possibly a Deadwood Tri-Lane, perhaps, or some kind of 2-1-2 setup from Donkey Kong. If they go for a Tri-Lane, they have a pretty nasty one, to say the least, with either a Pebbles Tri-Lane or a Deadwood Tri-Lane. Very, very scary. Will they go for that, though, is the question. They're shadow picking the Alonia there. That would be a pretty solid addition to their draft, adding a lot of magic damage. And Scylla is going up against these very low range style of heroes. 2 melees and 2 supports with very low auto attack range. The Alonia being able to get her slows in very nicely if she is picked up there. 14 seconds on the clock. Will they go with a 1-roll Benzington here, with the secondary core being Alonia? And it looks like they will. So Alonia going to be the last pick here of the match. A very vulnerable target, though, to these supports roaming in the early game. I'm expecting to see, I think we're going to see a tri-lane with Benzington, possibly in the top lane as well, which will allow a lot of room for rotations from the supports to gank with the Alonia as well. I think we could see very aggressive lanes from both sides, possibly sending the strength heroes to the short lane to combat those aggressive lanes. We could also see 2-1-2, very common setups here. We see double orb already from Legion. Boots picked up on the Andromeda. He might be looking to do some roam. He might sell those as well. It still has time to sell the boots. He's going to do that as well. So he picks up an orb. Got double orb here. So both sides possibly doing 2-1-2. We have Blitz making his way down bottom with Deadwood. I would really like to see Andromeda in the lane with the Deadwood. I think the synergy between Andro and Deadwood is just so good. But Blitz, very aggressive himself, has a lot of utility with the Deadwood for those early game style of kills. Looks like we're going to have more access go to the off lane. And where is Shorcan going is the question. I don't think they're actually going to do dual mid, are they, with the Alonia? That's excuse me, that's going to be quite interesting. I'm almost more so expecting him to go top lane with the Meraxis and just be very disruptive. But we have the Pebbles lane coming out here, and we do actually have Busk playing the Pebbles this game. They're going to prioritize farm on him, try to get him that early portal key. He picks up the Lunar Tier. Love the usage there of the consumables. We have Slaske playing the Parallax. He's going to be going mid as their carry this game. Going up against the Alonia and the Moa. That's going to be a really tough lane for Parallax. And Parallax not the best dual lane hero. He wants that early experience. He wants the level 5 for the 2 Fulcrum charges to be able to do the double jumps. But they're going to be prioritizing the Portal Key and Pebbles this game. Deadwood and Blitz going to combat that Aluna Benzington lane. Very, very strong lanes on both sides. Possibly a little bit stronger on the side of Hellborn, with the Deadwood just having that route for the Benzington. But a very good creep block coming in from Legion. Parallax going to be forced to his hill. Moa going to put a lot of pressure already onto the Parallax here. Going to need to send himself some regen most likely. Support's going at it here off to the side. Benzington and Deadwood kind of those heroes with good catch range. Benzington with the stun obviously a little bit nicer there to get in with the instant stun, but he might go in for a joust here. We'll see if they're looking to put any pressure. But Moraxis, he's going 2 versus 1 here against the Pebbles Andromeda lane. He's going to have a pretty difficult time. He already specs the Arcane Shield expecting the Comet stun. What do we have going on here? A big dive coming in. I caught the tail end of that, but Alonia hitting the level 2 there with the double slows. Parallax does fall behind his tower, not able to get a return kill. Eats some harassment there as he ports in. Very tough lane for Slaske off the bat, so he's going to have a very slow early game. They're going to be expecting a lot from this Pebbles to make up some room here for him. But that's a very good hero to get your Bloodless kill on your Alonia to start the train rolling there. This is going to be very close to, I believe, his boots plus his bottle, needing about 25 more gold there before he just sent out the bottle. Outputting a lot of pressure here on the Parallax, forces out the Ionic Dash to be used there to his Fulcrum. So Slaske not gonna be liking this mid lane too much there. How's bottom lane going? We have Deadwood, 285 gold per minute. He is on 11 and 2 creep score against the 10 and 0 Benzington, so they are doing a little bit better down here in the bottom lane, but he is their top farmer currently, or actually no, he's their secondary farmer. Here's going to be a combo here. Rotten Grass comes in, the auto attacks. This is going to be a kill here first for the Legion side as they get the blitz kill. They get the counter kill there on the Aluna. Both supports end up dropping. So each side trades the supports for each other. Parallax looks like he's still forced to kind of hug his tower here. There's the boots picked up by Alonia, so I was wrong. He did not actually have bottle plus boots. Oh wait, yeah, he does. He had the bottle. I was gonna say I thought he had more gold than that. He gets the bottle delivered to him with an invis rune from the support. Thank you for the sub, Chromatics, for the 2 months. Welcome back, Jordan. We have the invis rune being used here. A lot of harass coming out. There's the Ionic Dash coming in from Parallax. He pops the health potion. There's the Frigid Field. And the Glacial Spike there coming in from Alonia. The Wolf Time Taunt on top. And Alonia 2-0 to start off game number 2 here. 500 gold per minute. As, again, this is a great start here from the Legion side. As they already are up 3-1 here in hero kills. But, Pebbles, will he go for the upgraded boots? Will he go for the portal key rush? Always a contemplation that I think the players have to think about because mid lane is doing quite poorly. I am always a big fan of this of the boots pick up before the portal key, but we'll see if he feels he needs to get that blink ASAP, start to already make rotations and make room for the Parallax. We're going to see a lot of pressure once again with the spells there. Parallax forced to use the Ionic Dash. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, we haven't had really too many engagements down here. We had the one trading kills on the supports, but since then, we haven't had too much. Benzington goes for the Iron Shield and the Mana Battery. Deadwood goes for the same here, but doesn't have the Golden Apple. In comparison, we have Mana Battery and Boots picked up. Blitz with just some regen. Very similar style of items here. Crushing Claw on the Aluna, who has a little extra strength there. But Parallax is now level 5. This is where she starts to get a little bit stronger, but you know, again, 2 versus 1, not going to be able to really look to go for kills here necessarily. Maybe if they dive him, but this I love. Shuriken making some stacks here in the jungle for Huge Soul here as he's going to take out the easy camp stack. He'll soak the experience here while he goes to get some regen at the base, but oh, I missed an engagement here down in the bot lane. A double tap actually happening for Mex there on the Aluna as they get the 2 kills there. I missed that one initially, but no counter kill happening from Donkey Kong. So that's going to be another pair of kills there for Big Ego Crew. 5-1 now in hero kills. As Pebbles, he continues to have a good start here. Picks up the Steam Boots. He's sitting on 700 gold as he hits the level 6 there. Blitz is here in the mid lane with a Veiled Rod. They're going to possibly try to bait out a kill here. Now Moa is by himself. He steps into the river. There's the Blitzkrieg stun, following up the Ionic dashes from Parallax, the slow on top from Bunny Lover, as he doesn't have the Quicken leveled yet, but a nice kill there coming in. Pebble's going to throw out a combo, harass the Meraxes down, force him to buy some regen here. But Alonia is now back in the mid lane. Looks like she took out that triple stacked hard camp, maxing out both the Glacial Spike and the Frigid Field. No points yet in the Flash Freeze or the Absolute Zero. Quite interesting choice there, but feeling he doesn't need it to start off here. Deadwood, level 6 around the corner. That can be a window of opportunity for them to get a kill on the Benzington, but so far the Benzington lane doing very well. 340 GPM on Sir Benzington in comparison to the 380 of Deadwood. Top lane, Pebbles, he's thinking about going in with a combo here. He lines up the stun Chuck. Meraxes not going to be able to get off his Quake just yet. Here comes the Nightfall in from Benzington, and Pebbles going to get locked down. Great TP's coming in from the side, or well, one TP and a Nightfall from the side of Big Ego Crew. And that's not good news for Donkey Kong. That's the hero they really need to have a good start happening on as he's getting closer to his portal keys. 1,000 and change away from the blink as he does take a death here, dropping below 400 gold per minute now. Parallax still below 200 GPM, so not able to get too much recovery done, as Alonia gonna rotate into the jungle, take out the jungle stacks. I love the strategy here from Big Ego Crew. We have upwards of 500 GPM already on the Alonia here, 7.5 minutes in, and he's 2-0 currently, but the big one here is 66 creep kills at the almost 8-minute mark here. He's nearing 70 creep kills. Top lane, we have the Quicken being used here, but Meraxes going to be just fine here, as they don't want to trigger that Arcane Shield to give him that extra movement speed. So a lot of rotations here, not going to net themselves a kill there on the Meraxes, as he almost has the Matrax available coming up very soon. Deadwood picks up the Steam Boots here, going to bulk himself up. But again, Alonia just continuing to work on stacks very early on. She's almost level 9 now. Continues to reign supreme here on the GPM charts. Mid lane we see Moa falling to Parallax and Blitz. Alonia is here nearby, but the haste rune still activated for another 15 seconds here on the Parallax. Bottom lane, Benzington and Deadwood going at it. There's a Willowmaker being used. Rotten Grasp is going to land. Is this going to be enough damage for a kill? Joust is available. There's the log and the smackdown on top coming out from Jim Carrey as he takes out the Sir Benzington. So the level 6 Willowmaker Deadwood taking him out. Meraxes in the top lane. Is he going to survive? No, the final auto attack from Andromeda was enough damage for the kill. So 2 kills going the way now of Donkey Kong. They breathe some life there, following up that 3rd kill in the mid lane. 6-5 hero kill lead now, still for Big Ego Crew. They drop the golden XP lead down a bit, as we have another Veiled Rod being used here by Blitz. Going to try to set up a kill once again on the Moa. Acid Bomb is down. It's going to wear off now. There's the mana or Ring of Sorcery picked up by Parallax, but Moa, he's hugging the tower. He knows there is the threat of these rotations happening. We have the Light Brand picked up by Alona. He's currently in the top lane, thinking about setting up a kill here as Meraxes coming from the back lines here. Will they have the damage here to bring down the Pebbles? Absolute Zero going to be used here. Unfortunately, going to miss. A little interesting opening there coming out from Alonia. Wasn't expecting that one, but it's going to fall back as that gank not going to be successful. So, will he go for a full Grimoire of Power? Will he go for the Dawnbringer? What will he be building the Slightbrand into on the Alonia is the question. And I think there's merits to both options. We have Moraxis gonna get gone on here by the slow from Blitz. They're trying to bait out the Arcane Shield. He does use it. There's the stun from Pebbles. Toss is going to be used here. He's still tanky. He's got the Matrix ready to go. They will get the quick stun onto the Blitz. He will go down. Bensington, he's not going to go for the Joust here. Or no, he already used the Joust. But there's going to be the catch there onto the Pebbles. Great TP's coming in once again from Big Ego Crew. They just cannot dive this Moraxis. The team support for Big Ego Crew is just too strong. Volca picks up a double tap there on the Moraxis, and he continues to be a threat here, even on the 250 GPM. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, I missed that one here. Bensington ports in. They get the kill onto Deadwood. Now they're looking for some return kills here on the side of Donkey Kong. Parallax, Andromeda, and Blitz are in the area. But we have an Invis here on the Alonia, spotting this one out. They're going to get the jump here onto the Parallax. Bensington is getting gone on here as well. There's the double tap coming out from Kevin on the Alonia. Is he going to make it a hat trick? He uses the swap here, but I don't see him getting out of this one. It's a double tap for Dutch. Make it a quad kill for the team as 2 kills go in the way of both Alonia and Sir Bensington here. Bevel's going to show off his brand new portal key that he just picked up. He says hello to Moa, and he will get the last laugh there as the wolf makes the howl there from Moa. But 1 kill going the way there of Donkey Kong. And look at that, a nice, beautiful regen rune to spawn here for Alonia, so he can continue to go back to farming there in the jungle. But 580 gold per minute. What a performance we're having here from the Alonia. As we are only here at the 12-minute mark, and at this rate, he's going to have a full item here very soon. He's got 3,000 gold in the bank. What will he look to pick up here is the question that we need some answers to here. 3,200 gold almost achieved here. But they do have the sorcery boots now on Parallax. He's almost 300 gold per minute. Pebbles with the Veiled Rot. Excuse me, they're going to be looking to set up a kill here. Are they just going to keep going for this Moa? I feel bad for Shortcat. He's going to go down here once again. The 4th death here happening. But again, is killing the Moa just going to be the answer to their problems? I don't feel like it will be. They have 2,000 gold at the Bensington. Moraxis is getting closer and closer to his portal key. He had a slow start, but he's 3-1. And Alonia, she picks up a post haste still with 1,900 gold saved up. He's going to have some increased mobility here. He's going to show himself here in the mid lane as they're thinking about setting up a kill here in the top lane. Deadwood rotates up here with 1,200 gold saved up. He's trying to get towards his portal key. They see Blitz here in the top, or in the bot lane, but Bensington is going to show himself working toward that Thunderclaw. Getting pretty close there as well. Loney going to pick up a portal key, so he's not going to go for any big item just yet. Just going to go for the build-ups of Post Haste and Portal Key. I do actually really like that. This is going to allow him a lot of mobility. He's going to be able to be more or less global with the Sir Bensington as well, able to port 2 fights. Moraxis expecting some initiation here. Here comes Alonia with the portal key. The tower is going to fall, but Deadwood is going to get Quake Stunned up, and he is slowed by the Alonia. He will fall. Pebbles does not look to engage there in a jump. And despite losing the tower, they'll take the Deadwood kill there. Bottom lane, Glyph is used here. Will the ports happen? Here comes the Lightning Shackles from the Blitz. Now Bensington is slowed up, and they will actually not get the catch that they were looking for. The ports are just a little too slow in the jungle here. Shortcan going to use that Master's Call here as Pebbles goes for the jump, but Alonia is there, and Pebbles will fall. So again, more kills across the board for Big Ego Crew. 15-7 hero kill lead now. It might not be done as Benzington. He's going to run into Blitz. Really surprised there. Dutch doesn't go for the jump. Uh, not feeling confident there that he would hit the joust on the Blitz. Blitz going to find himself an invisibility rune. I do believe that that was spotted by the Ward of Sight here. Mex, without any words of revelation though currently. Blitz has no ultimate for 50 seconds here. Parallax is making his way over, but we have a port coming in from Alonia. I think they're going to bait this one out. No, they're going to get spotted here. Blitz actually going to go in despite seeing them. That's not the right decision there. Joust going to hit onto Parallax. There's the Twig coming in. There's the counter kill coming in from Slaske, though. The damage from that Earth Shatter is so strong, but they will just simply get outnumbered there. And Mex picks up a double tap on the Aluna here. As Pebbles, he's thinking about going in for a kill here on the Alonia, but with no team support nearby, don't think he can net that kill, even though he's only 1,000 HP. Level 15 on the Alonia, 15 minutes in. He picks up the Pickled Brain. Most likely, I guess, going to go toward that Jade Spire. Interesting item route here coming out from Alonia to pick up another regen style of item. Going for the, or valuing the extra cast range, as he does get enough gold there for the Jade. There is going to be the Portal Key pickup from Meraxis, the Thunderclaw as well, already on Benzington. So 16 minutes in, we have so many core items picked up from Big Ego Crew. They have built themselves a 10,000 gold in experience lead. And a lot of that is simply due to the Alonia. Almost 700 gold per minute now. So Donkey Kong, again, everyone's doing quite well, but it's just being overshadowed here by the Alonia, taking out all the jungle stacks. 330 GPM is their top farmer in Parallax. Pebbles, due to trying to set up these kills, he's really tanked his GPM. He's only 310. They might look to make a jump here in the mid lane, but can they really jump without knowing where the rest of the heroes are, with the threat of the Nightfall available to them? Parallax trying to finish up his icon. He picks up the glowstone. Needs another 1100 gold for his beast heart. They're going to get the jump here on the Moa. There's the Willowmaker being used. Deadwood is going to fall first here. Moa does fall despite that shield coming out. Pebbles now getting gone on. Here comes the Nightfall from Sir Benzington. There's the Twig. He still has the Joust ready to go. He will use it. There's the swap from Andromeda. Benzington is still alive, but he will fall. And Parallax, he's going to get stunned up. He will go down as well. Alonia got killed in the background. Very early on in the fight as well. I missed that one, but he is still very squishy, so he does go down. And no mana on the Meraxis for another Quake Stun. That will conclude the team fight. So 3 players go down from both sides, and despite the lead being so large here from Big Ego Crew, getting that kill on the Alonia, taking out his damage threat. Very, very good targeting here from Donkey Kong to get 3 for 3, but only surviving on their 2 supports nonetheless. So the gold lead did not change at all, but the experience lead did go a little bit in their favor, as the Alonia, very valuable there, 750 experience per minute going down. So we have the icon pickup finished, concluding that fight. Slaske going to want to most likely start getting back into those fights, seeing if he can survive and get some charges going. He's going to work on some stacks here. We have a tablet picked up on Mex. He's currently 315 gold per minute. Once again, Mex finding the farm, as he is 7-1 there on the Aluna. Picks up the Ghost Marchers and the tablet. Very, very farm. Moa not too far behind, 200 GPM despite having 5 deaths. He's been the focus here in game 2. A lot of targeting towards him, but still finding decent build-up items there nonetheless. He's level 11 as well, so very good on experience. Bottom lane, we have Donkey Kong with a pair of veiled rods down here, trying to set up a kill on the Sir Bensington. Middle lane, they get the jump onto Parallax with the Moraxis. Pebble's going to try to get a counter kill here. They get the lockdown on Moraxis, but he's so tanky. There's a power throw coming in from both. Double power throws from Aluna, but not going to net a return kill. 1-for-1 exchange. Exactly what the Thai announcer said. Whatever that means. They get the kill there, trading the Moraxis for the Parallax. We have the Andromeda. I don't know if he ran into Bensington, but we have the support setting up some aggressive wards down here. They want to look for kills here, as they are very, very slowly getting out-farmed here. Parallax working on some Ancients. Pebbles picks up a Mighty Blade, but again, his farm has really tapered off. Here comes a Blitzkrieg ultimate into a Willowmaker. They get the kill onto Bensington. Counter kill happens onto Deadwood. Moraxis has his shield popped. The slows are coming in from the axes. There's going to be a swap from Andromeda. He's going to sacrifice himself, it looks like. It's a double tap coming out for Elonia. We have currently 3 versus 4. Will Big Eagle Crew look to re-engage here after losing their carry? Pebbles is in the area. Oh boy. We're going to maybe see a jump here. That's going to be a mistake coming in from Mr. Pebbles. He is going to fall. So much damage coming in from the Elonia, as well as the Moraxis. 21% hero damage coming in from Elonia. He's got almost as much percentage of damage as minute marks. He ports up to the top lane. Nightfall comes in. And just like that, he gets the kill there onto Parallax with the assistance of Bensington porting in. Deadwood is hunting this Moa here. Will he line up a Rotten Grasp is the question. He's going to blink in, use the Willowmaker, and boom goes the dynamite. As Moa howls for the 6th time this game. A lot of howling going on. I think we're going to see Firebrand on Bensington next. Generally the item route we see. It's getting close to picking that up. We have a fight up here in the top lane. They're going to get the catch it onto Elonia. Haster, no, that's just Quicken on the Blitz. He's just so fast. He goes for the TP on the side of Mech. Swap comes in on top. And, boom. That's an Onslaught streak going the way of Slaske. Picking up that 460 gold. He gets the double tap onto the Elonia as well. He picks up more or less 1,000 gold from these 2 kills. That's a nice gold boost to him. He's going to be up to 340 gold per minute now. Deadwood is hunting the Bensington down here, but Bensington not falling for these antics. He's just going to farm in the jungle here. Parallax with a double damage rune currently. Every time Elodia dies, it just feels like she is dead for so damn long. She has dropped about 100 GPM. Still 230 higher than the highest from Big Ego or from Donkey Kong, excuse me. Still 570 GPM, despite the pair of deaths here. There's a nice double stun jump coming in from Pebbles, but he is all by himself. Once again, not too sure about the idea behind that, but the team support just simply too far away. Bensington gonna get jumped here by the Willowmaker. This Ward of Sight giving them that information, and Bensington will fall once again. Master's Call was not available from Shorecan to possibly delay that death to get some return kills, but only gonna work on some ancient stacks here. Tower gonna fall to creeps up there in the top lane. Deadwood working on his Shrunken Head. Andromeda working on her Jade Spire, it looks like. Volka's got a Arcana already on Meraxis. He's working towards a Hellflower. Very, very good farm so far this game. He's going to get jumped here by the Pebbles, and he's not able to get his Matrix off. The silence is coming in from Parallax a little too strong there. As he picks up his third Icon charge, now double damager and assisting for that kill. There's the ward going to get spotted out from the supports as Mex picks up a Bound Eye there on the Aluna. Ward to block those Ancients coming in from Donkey Kong as well. They're looking to take out this tower here with that kill on the Bensington. And there's a Shrunken Head picked up on Parallax, so he's got a nice duo of items there on top of the vestments. Very defensive build, going to allow him to deal a lot of damage this game. To primarily everyone but the Alonia, as she has built herself a pretty large mana pool. We haven't seen a next tier of item for Alonia in quite a while. She's gone for a lot of these smaller items, but still doing very well. Shrunken Head, I believe, is getting close for Pebbles. He may still need the recipe here, sitting on 1600. We're going to see a Kongor kill here happening from Big Ego Crew. There's the full sheepstick. Okay, so he was sitting on that in his stash.
Watch your eyes.
Bensington could be in some trouble here, but he's got the team support behind him, being the Moraxis and the Aluna. He's going to show himself on the lane here. Blitz is going to go in. They're going to get the jump here. Bensington is going to fall. They get the Quake landing onto the Deadwood. Is he going to make the escape here? He's got Portal Key up in 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Deadwood. Oh boy, the clear cutting ran out. He's going to get the spot here in the trees. He's going to need to keep running. There's a sheepstick come out from Alonia. So, Bensington and Deadwood exchanging lives here. 6th death now on the Bensington as he continues to struggle. Just constant pressure from the Deadwood and the Blitz. As he's only 1400 life. Initiation here in the jungle. Sheepstick was used, but not enough damage to bring down the Parallax, as he does have those vestments. Very tanky without any team support there. Hellflower, I believe, is one Arcana away from for Moraxis. He's getting very close to having that completed. That will be a big pickup for them to lock down Parallax in the fights. Tablet picked up on the Blitz. There's the Shrunken finished by Pebbles. So they have 2 Shrunkens now on their cores. But Veil drop being used here by Alonia. He's going to look to try to set up a kill here. Parallax showing down in the bot lane. No team support in the area. This could be a potential pickoff here. Parallax going to nuke out the wave and possibly go over to the Congo area here. Alonia is going in for a kill here on the Blitz. That's going to be a kill there, and he is going to make the escape. Another D-ward coming out from Mex here with the Bound Die, limiting Donkey Kong's vision once again. Veiled Rod on the Deadwood here, so they're trying to possibly set up something here in the top lane. We have the rotations happening from the supports now. Lonia post haste up here. They want to take a fight as the Aurora will spot out Moa. Bensington, of course, having that Nightfall, able to join here if they do get the jump they're looking for. Moraxis again, very close to his Hellflower. I believe he's about 500 away or so. We'll see how much he needs. Maybe he has it. Looks like he is going to send that out. There's going to be the Hellflower. Another big pickup from Big Ego Crew. Veiled Rod here used by Alonia once again. He picks up a glowstone. Gonna go for the Staff of the Master. Don't think we'll see the Spell Sunder. I think we'll see the Staff. Maybe he'll look to upgrade somebody later on if the game progresses. Double damage Pebbles here. They're gonna go for a Kongor. Power throws immediately from Shortcan, spotting that one out. He was right on top of that that Kongor. And Marax is going to get his Veil Drop broken here by Andromeda. But not having the team support nearby, he's going to wisely fall back here. As they will still once again attempt this Kongor. Alonia showing up in the top lane. Does have the post haste available. And I think Big Ego Crew will concede this Kongor. Doesn't look like we'll see a team fight break out here. And this one will go down here to Donkey Kong. So, you know, despite the lead that Big Ego Crew has, they are still content, it looks like, with splitting the map here. As Alonia continues to work on stacks. We have Moa with a tablet, 2,000 gold saved up on him as well. What will he go for this game is the question. We're not seeing the staff on him to possibly upgrade the Alonia or the Bensington. He might go for Storm Spirit. He might go for some kind of damage output. We'll see what he goes for. But Bensington goes for a Frostburn. That one's quite interesting. I was expecting the Geometer's Bane to deal with the silences from Parallax, but he's feeling that he needs the quicker build-up item being the Frostburn. Deadwood, I believe, just maybe got gold for his Shrunken. He's very low on gold there. Not too sure if he has it or not. He's a little bit behind Pebbles and GPM, but I believe he should have enough now. Illumina gonna finish this tower here. She'll be just fine. Big Ego Crew, Big Ego Crew trying to do a bait there. Donkey Kong not falling for it. Oh boy, bottom lane. Nightfall is actually going to miss. We're trying to get the jump there on the Deadwood. Not gonna find the opening there with the sheepstick that they were looking for. And we almost have enough gold for the staff here on Alonia, so it looks like he's still not building the Slight Brand into an item. Maybe we'll see Grimoire very, very, very late into the game. I think that would make a little bit more sense over the Dawnbringer. So we have a Gnomes pickup on Parallax, very late Gnomes pickup. Continues to bulk up on armor and sustain. Not going to go for something like a sheepstick. Possibly that will be his next item. Lonia now with the staff finished, has that ability to get that second wave of the absolute zero, which comes back and applies flash freeze to everybody. Hit. Great, great staff effect there. Morax is currently with a Veiled Rot, trying to set up something here in the bot lane. Nobody in the area though. There's a Storm Spirit on Aluna. Again, 350 gold, or 350 GPM on Max. There's a portal key on top of a storm and a tablet. Did he actually? Yeah, I think he has it. Maybe he bought the recipe. Alright, I'm a little wrong about that one. He faked me out. Doesn't have it just yet. Possibly needs the Mana Tube and the Wind Whistle, I believe are the components. Almost has enough gold for the Storm. Not the most expensive support item. But still no Shrunken on Deadwood, so I was wrong about that one. He still needs quite a bit. This game has really slowed down though, but it's still in favor of Big Ego Crew. They've expanded their gold lead throughout this process. They've been farming very well across the board. They have 250 GPM on everybody, whereas the only the trio of heroes here for Donkey Kong have that. There's a Sheepstick initiation with this ward from Mex. They get the jump onto Deadwood, and that's going to be a kill, slowing down his Shrunken. And we'll finally get a pick off here. We might see Bensington get initiated on here. Parallax, no Veiled Rot though being used. There's the Storm Spirit from Mex. They're gonna queue themselves a Kongor attempt here with Deadwood still dead. Deadwood is dead. That's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Hellborn's Kongor's staying dead for quite a while. I don't see this being sniped out in any way. This will go to Big Ego Crew. That was their, I believe, second Kongor kill. Boom, boom. Luna gets a couple of creeps there with the power throw. So, Dawnbringer finished on Dutch here. Haven't seen that one on Benzie in quite a while. I don't really think he needs the light brand component on Bensington. Not really the most mana intensive hero. But he's building into a Shrunken now. Did Elodia just buy something? I feel like she has more gold. She's had the staff for a bit. What did she buy? I missed it. There's the staff. Is it gonna go to Benzie? Who did he upgrade? Yep, he upgraded Bensington. Okay, so Bensington now gets a 4-second cooldown or 5-second cooldown on Lance Along, aka the Twig. He gets more range on his Heart Piercer. So he gets what's his attack range here? He's now 650. That's very, very nice here for Bensington. He is essentially a ranged hero now. Nightfall is happening here. Sheepstick comes out from Alonia. Bensington no shrunken. This is gonna be dead Bensington most likely. Master's Call comes out. Here's a Willowmaker landing onto Alonia, and that's going to be 2 kills going the way of Donkey Kong. A big turn coming out here. They have not netted themselves any kills yet on the side of Donkey Kong, as they are just a little bit too tanky. And despite this huge lead here, Donkey Kong's holding their ground. Will they get a 3rd kill here? Moraxis going to have the portal key to safety. Power throws coming in. Oh, Andromeda almost ends up falling there. Blitz as well in the base, trying to avoid those power throws from, from Mex there. But perhaps they forgot about the slab skin. 40% debuff duration on the sheepstick. So they get the jump there on the pebbles, but it doesn't last the full duration, allowing Bensington to follow up for that kill. So underestimating the slab skin perhaps there. Moraxis not able to follow up as well with a Hellflower. Parallax now, he's almost 500 GPM. He picks up a Null Stone, so he's very, very durable, very defensive item build here. But again, that does allow him to continue to deal lots of damage throughout the team fight. So we'll see what Slaske decides to go into next. There's still a potential post haste. Sell the gnomes, going to a bigger item. Speaking of Slaske, he's going to get initiated on here. Here comes the Willowmaker. Shrunken Head is popped here by the Deadwood. There's the Master's Call from the Master of Arms, and Slaske, he will survive for now. Will he make the escape, though, is the question. Moraxis is here with the portal key. There is going to be the engagement from Pebbles as well, preventing the follow-up, and Slaske will make the escape here in the trees. Bensington's going to use the Nightfall, but not going to find the target he was looking for, and nobody ends up dying here in this team fight. What a crazy fight here, as both the Moa and the Moraxis escape on next to nothing, and Parallax also makes the escape. Speaking of him, he picks up a post haste there, so he's got full slots here. We might look to replace the gnomes for a bigger item, possibly a sheepstick, possibly a frostfield plate, or a restoration zone. We'll see what he goes for. Staff of the Master, also a good choice for Parallax, but will he look to buy that this game is the question. Pebbles picks up an Arcana. Looks like he's going for a Hellflower. And speaking of that, he's going to have it completed. So he's been quietly farming away. He gets his 3rd tier of item here. Now only at 333 GPM. But some nice items the way of Donkey Kong, as Bensington still needs his Shrunken. He's very vulnerable in these fights with that greedy Dawnbringer pickup. Not really, in my opinion at least, assisting him too much. There's a Sand Scepter pickup on the Moa to combat the Hellflower that just got picked up. We have a Storm Spirit picked up on the Moraxis as well. I think I would like to see a Shrunken on Moraxis this game. We'll see if he does decide to go for that or not. Maybe he feels he doesn't need it. Might go for something like a Frostfield Blade as well. Bulk up his mana pool against the Parallax. Have that extra slow and armor against the Deadwood. I love what Puppet Soul's doing here. He's looking for Deadwood hiding in the trees possibly, but as we can see, he is just denying the tower, so he gets the deny there. And Bensington's still under 400 GPM, so looking to finish that Shrunken before they look to take another team fight. Nightfall in the top lane, not going to connect here with the Joust before the Shrunken gets popped. And will Slaske look to turn this one around, or will he re-engage? The Fulcrums are down, dealing good damage there to the Bensington. Moa will use the... there's the stun! Oh my god, the Pebble stun just barely missing the Bensington there. That had to have missed by just a frame to cancel that port and possibly get a kill there on the Bensington. Very unfortunate there, but Parallax making the escape there. as the Joust did not connect following that up. There's the Shrunken Head picked up by Bensington as Deadwood gets caught here in the mid lane. Got caught without being able to use his Shrunken there. The Sheepstick from Alonia starting to pay dividends here now as they get a pick off here on the Deadwood. Kongor is up from Hellborn. Will Big Ego Crew look to try to steal a Kongor, or will they look to force a tower here in the mid lane? We have Alonia in the area. Looks like he's waiting for the team support to come in. This is just an illusion here from the Andromeda.
Ooh, watch your eyes.
Watch your eyes. But it looks like they won't be feeling comfortable taking a team fight here. They're going to fall back. Lodia still hanging around the bot area here with Moa in the background. They're hunting for Deadwood possibly. Guys, come on. You know Deadwood's still respawning. You know he's not in there. Top lane, Moraxis is trying to set up here on the Parallax, but with just a Luna, I don't think they can kill him. With Bensington, perhaps. Moraxis is in a good position here. I think he's maybe spotted him out. Okay, looks like he did not. He is going to go for the port here on Slaske. Feeling something was possibly up there. He ports to the bottom lane. Now he has the assistance of Andromeda and Deadwood in the nearby area. Parallax might possibly get jumped here. Alonia not going to go for it though. Shortking going to TP out on the Moraxis, but as we can see, the Kongor going to be attempted here by Donkey Kong. This Kongor is going down pretty quickly. Will we see some snipes from Aluna? She's got it on cooldown actually for 20 seconds. And this Kongor will fall to Donkey Kong. Big Ego Crew doing their own Kongor, so right on cue, both teams doing both their Kongors here. Kongors will fall to both sides. This, I believe, was the third Kongor from the Legion side. With 4,000 gold on the Alonia, gotta think this light brand's gonna get upgraded into something here. I'm expecting this to be a Grimoire of Power for that spell buff and cooldown reduction, which will be nice for the Sheepstick and the Absolute Zero. Not so much the small spells. But Bensington, 1,600 gold. Following up the Trunken, hasn't had a whole lot of farm still, only on 400 GPM. Oh, top lane, we have a fight here. Blitz gets gone on, he goes down. Bensington still has it knifealled in. Here's Parallax with the Shrunken, as they do get the second kill there onto Deadwood. Alonia's going to get jumped here. Here's the Nightfall coming in, following up the Pebbles. Will they have the burst to bring him down before the TPs go off? He does not go for the Twig there. Or it was on cooldown actually. Moraxis gonna fall. They do get the kill onto Parallax, as he did initially get that Moraxis kill. And no buybacks happen here. 4 players dead from Donkey Kong. Make it a genocide. No, not a genocide. They do get the Andromeda kill there. Pebbles the sole survivor of the fight. Parallax forced to use a buyback here. They only got the Moraxis, so 1 kill only for Donkey Kong here in this fight. So 4 players alive, still from Big Ego Crew, as they're going to fall back with the respawns coming up on both the Blitz and the Deadwood. 3,000 gold on Dutch. A lot of gold pooled up on Kevin. He goes for the full Hyper Crown here. So gonna bulk up on magic damage. I was actually expecting him to build into a right-click item, something like a wing bow, but I guess for this game, not the best choice against a parallax. Um, Hypercrown is not too bad. I think that's fine. I don't think we'll see wing bow this game. I think we'll maybe see a item that bulks him up in the fight, maybe like a symbol perhaps. There's a sheepstick on Parallax. He buys out. He's gonna go for the for the smoke here. They're gonna look to try to get a pick off, which if they get the opening, this is going to be a lot of damage coming in from Parallax. His Earth Shatter is massive right now. He's on almost 3,000 mana pool. Rax is going to be the target he might run into. Will he get the sheepstick here? There's the sheepstick opening. There's the Earth Shatter pop. He does not pop the Shrunken just yet. There is no follow-up from the side of Big Ego Crew as Alonia currently in the top lane. And he will turn that Earth Shatter off. They get the one kill onto the Miraxis. He does not have a buyback. Alonia currently up in the top lane. Split pushing the creep wave as Donkey Kong is 5 players here in the mid lane. Moa currently in the bottom lane. Bensington gonna try to clean out the creeps here in the mid lane with his Hyper Crown. And they are doing a trio of split push here. Parallax forced to fall back here. Alonia TP's into the mid lane. We have Veiled Rot being used here by the Pebbles here. As he's currently glowing red. I don't know if that's my graphics or what's going on here, but Andrew gonna get caught here. Will they sacrifice him? Will they go for more? Bensington Nightfall is in, expecting possibly a team fight, but as we can see, there was a complete fallback from Donkey Kong. Parallax gonna pop the Shrunken Head. Here comes the slows from the Dawnbringer, and he will get the jump backwards with the Ionic Dash into the Portal Key, and he will be just fine. Parallax gonna show himself top. He's going to jump to the Fulcrum before the Sheepstick comes out from Alonia. He actually sells his Light Brand and goes for a Restoration Stone. Very interesting choice there. But having the possibility of double Sheepstick Portal Key, double Absolute Zero with the Staff effect, can't really say no to a Restoration Stone over something like the Grimoire, as there is a lot of utility there from the Resto Stone pickup. Also the double post haste. Mid lane, we have an initiation here. There's the Storm Spirit onto Dutch there. He can't get his Shrunken Head off. Willowmaker does come out here. They're trying to save him, but he will go down. The Shrunken Heads are popped from both the Deadwood and the Pebbles. They will fall back. Here comes the Sheepstick from the Alonia onto the Blitz. Luna also picking up a Sheepstick. She still has that available. Will she look to re-engage? We haven't seen the Sheepstick yet there. There she will jump in onto the Parallax as the Nullstone gets broken. Toss comes in from Pebbles to try to save him. There's the swap from Andromeda, and they do a nice job of saving their Parallax there. Will they be able to re-engage here? Shrunken Head is available on the Parallax, but it looks like he will fall back and regen. We have almost the Shrunken Head picked up on Miraxis here. 3,000 gold on the Pebbles. He picks up a Warp Clef. There is going to be the full Demonic Breastplate from the Pebbles as he is almost 400 GPM. Another big item pickup coming out from Donkey Kong. But another 5,000 gold on the Alonia. Have to imagine either this Portal Key or Jade Spire gets swapped out. First, he will upgrade into Pegasus Boots. I love the Pegasus Boots here. We're going to get to see him possibly porting to an ally, maybe to follow up a Miraxis jump. For example there, a lot of control with the Storm and the Hellflower to follow up that Quake Stun. But not going for an item swap out just yet. Still has 4,000 gold almost in the bank. Parallax, speaking of gold, he's got 5,000. As he's going to jump in on the Miraxis here. No Shrunken Head was used. He gets Sheepstick. Here comes the Quake Stun into the Matrix. There's the swap from Andromeda. He still has the Shrunken ready to go. Shorken dies on the Master of Arms. The team fight is continuing here. There's the Restoration Stone being used by Alonia. He uses the Portal Key. The Shrunken is being kited here. There's the Absolute Zero. Not going to hit onto anybody, unfortunately, guessing there. As he will go for the TP on out. Miraxis, he's going to try to make the escape. Now there's the Storm Spirit. Rotten Grasp in the area, but it's going to be avoided. Not going to be enough there as he will go down, pending that Arcane Shield. usage. Alonia ports into the bottom lane. The TPs are happening from both Pebbles and company. Will Alonia go for a kill here? We have everyone falling back here. Enable portal key backwards to safety. So when it's all said and done, 0 kills happening for Big Ego Crew, and they lose the MOA and the Moraxis. So Donkey Kong still, this is a 28,000 gold lead and an 11,000 experience lead. They're still fighting very strong here for the amount of gold that they are behind here. And a lot of that I think is due to Bensington just not being able to survive these team fights. He is dying very early on, and he's not able to get his damage output in these fights. So I think he needs to build some kind of item that helps his survivability here, because he is just dying too quickly in these fights. We got the Pegasus picked up on Slaska here on the Parallax. I cannot tell you the last time I have casted a game where we've had multiple Pegasus boots in the game, but we are not even at the 1 hour mark here, and players are going for the upgrades of the post haste here. We're going to see the absolute 0 there used to push out the creep wave. Alonia constantly doing the split pushing here. 2,000 gold on the Pebbles there, as we have a Kongor attempt coming out from Big Ego Crew. We're going to see the ports happening only on the Blitz here to defend the bottom lane here. Maybe he'll use the ultimate here. Maybe he won't need to. He's going to go for it. Screw it, says Bunny Lover. 50-second cooldown. Gotta counter push that lane. Bensington going to take a lot of damage here. They do get the Kongor kill. This, I believe, is their 4th of the game, as Alonia continues to take damage. Most of the other players taking movement speed. I believe Shortcan was taking stats. I don't blame him, man. If I was Shortcan this game, getting all the focus, 7 deaths in, early game, taking all the pressure, I'd take stats too. I just want to survive as long as possible. But we have another Sheepstick here on our Legion side. This is 3 Sheepsticks and a Hellflower. So much crowd control coming in from Big Ego Crew. Moraxis is going to show himself here bottom. We have Invisirant on the Andromeda. But is this a kill they can go for? Moraxis is going to pop the Veiled Rot here. We have the good old Invis versus Smoke interaction. Nobody going to break the other's item here. Moa gonna possibly get jumped on here. We're gonna have a jump here. No, Moraxis does not go in. There's the Pebbles shrunken head, and there is somebody I think Shortcan sheepstick to creep there. Andromeda's gonna go down. Alonia maybe also sheep to creep. I think they all tried to sheep Pebbles there, but it did not work as he was shrunken there. Parallax currently in the top lane. I gotta think this Gnomes is gonna be something else, being either a Resto Stone, a Staff, a Frostfield Plate, just something. We're gonna have a Sheepstick initiation here on this Word of Sight. Parallax gonna get completely locked down here in no man's land. No team support, no Nightfall even used, just so much lockdown with all the Sheepsticks. Andromeda being dead there, not able to swap him as well. So Slaska, he might have to use his second buyback here. We're going to see Big Ego Crew go for the Kongor. And this one I think will not be in time to drop a token of life here. Now they're feeling like they need to take this fight. He's going to pour it in with the Pegasus boots. Shrunken Head is popped. They get the 1 kill onto Master of Arms. Storm Spirit on the Alonia. He's going to fall as well. He gets caught. No Shrunken on him. Parallax is now vulnerable here with no Shrunken up. He's going to get locked down, most likely with the Hellflower from Moraxis, and he goes down. Buyback happens from Kevin on the Puppet Soul. He ports in with the Pegasus boots. He is here joining the party. Buyback happens from Pebbles as Pebbles does fall. It's a double tap coming out for touch. Make it a hat trick. Are we going to see a quad kill come out? No, as Kevin takes the next kill there. They more or less got the genocide there, as Pebbles and Pebbles did use a buyback. But Parallax, he did fall. He is not coming back. He did not swap his items out with the gnomes there, so still sitting on 4,000 gold without any buybacks. And you know what? Donkey Kong's had enough. This game was for the most part out of their reach for quite some time. There was almost a 30,000 golden experience lead, but I give them props. They held in there for quite some time. They took as many good fights as they possibly could, but the lead was just too much from Big Ego Crew. They will take game number two here, very deep into that game. But that will do it for game number two. Again, another very long game. We'll see if there will be a third game coming up to follow this one, but we'll go on a break.